Chase Young, honestly, yeah, he's from the DMV, the Maryland area. He's literally the perfect pass rusher to put aside on the other side of a guy who should have probably been a Raider, but he wasn't, and former Mississippi State defensive lineman. Totally spacing out on his name right now. Wow, I can't remember his name, but he was a first-round pick last year and has four speed.
I'm going to play music because you're flaming.
There we go.
Oh, now your energy's coming. Now I feel the energy.
Speaking of flaming, let's talk about the Washington Redskins. Some of y'all thought they were going to take Tua, but no. They did the smart thing and they have Ron Rivera because they know the corners aren't very good, so they're going to have a great pass rush. Mike Ioannidis, literally, they're loaded at D-tackle, and you have Ryan Kerrigan there still. This is going to be a great defensive line and a great front seven for the Washington Redskins. Perfect pick. Honestly, Chase Young is probably the best player in this draft, just coming off the bus. So kudos to the Redskins if they actually take Chase Young. It'd be the smart thing to do. Make Washington Redskins, Ohio State for the pros. Chase Young at defense, and your boy Haskins at quarterback. It's that simple. Don't overthink the pick.
And with that, we go to Detroit. Detroit, you are now on the clock.
This is going to be another quick one, fellas. You know we traded away Darius Slay. You know why we're here. You know what we're here for. The Detroit Lions select Jeffrey Okudah, cornerback, The Ohio State University.
I couldn't find the clapping. I like that ambient noise, though.
It was smooth.
But yeah, and so we go live to Detroit right now with Coach Matt Patricia. Coach, what do you have to say about your pick? The third overall pick, a lot of people said the draft was going to start with you. How do you feel? Kung's your guy. He's now a Lion. How do you feel?
He's the best player in the draft. We're excited about it. And you know what? He'll be the best corner the Detroit Lions have ever had, probably. So, yeah, I'm excited.
And that was Coach Matt Patricia. And now we go back to you, Boomer. Whoop! I just wanted to say that. I just always wanted to say that.
Are you sure you're not?
I just wanted to say that. I just always wanted to say
First
that.
off, it's whoop! You actually have to say it right if you're going to say it. Come on, man.
All right. Now the draft is really starting as we move to the New York Giants. The New York Football Giants. And with the fourth pick.
Don't ruin it. Don't miss this pickup.
In the 2020 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select LeVar Arrington.
Fam, just read off my mock draft. What's wrong with you?
No, it's because I'm trying to find an offensive tackle. Here we go.
Huh?
With the fourth pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the New York Football Giants select Jedrick Willis, offensive tackle, Alabama. And we go to you, Keyshawn. What do you have to say?
This is a shocking pick. I don't know how you could pick this. I mean, you have Nate Soldier. Those tackles are probably just going to be trash. You have no one on defense like Isaiah Simmons, and you should have taken him at 4. And now you have nobody who's can rush the passer. No one on that defense frightens anybody in the NFC East. How do you not get Isaiah Simmons to be your starting linebacker? Wow, I get that they wanted a tackle prospect, but this guy's going to be a rookie, and not all these Alabama guys wash out great. Simmons was a can't-miss prospect, and you missed him. Leave it to Gettleman.
Now, to be fair I really like this guy, Jedrick Willis. He's the consensus top tackle in the draft. And when you look at the Giants roster, the investments they've made in Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley, you got to get protection for them up front. And while they do have tackles, Willis is a guy who can play either side. He can also slide inside. He's highly productive. He's got a lot of strength, and that just makes their offense stronger, which was already the strength.
But their defense is still terrible, and they have no corners. This might come back to bite them, but we'll see how this draft plays out. But all right.
And with that, we move to Miami. We have Uncle Luke as a special guest, giving the number 5 overall pick for the Dolphins.
I wasn't ready. What's good, everybody? Uncle Luke in the house. Shout out to Lane Kiffin. We see you. Shout out to the U. Shout out to everybody that got passed on in Florida.
Wrong network. My bad. Go ahead.
Shout out to everybody that got passed on Liberty City, Miami, football, Florida. That's where it's at. Don't nobody want smoke with Team Florida. Forget Texas and Georgia. It's Florida all day. And speaking of Florida, the Miami Dolphins, with the 5th pick in this year's draft, select Justin Herbert.
Wow.
Quarterback. Oregon. Rose Bowl MVP. The man won a Heisman, the academic Heisman. You don't get no smarter than that.
Wow. And with our first really off the board pick here, we go to head coach of the Raiders, John Gruden, who's filling in for us for a special segment to analyze this pick.
Fam, why are you here? Aren't you a literal coach?
Well, you see, I love this guy Herbert so much. He just jumps out on the film. He throws dimes. He has it. He's a Gruden grinder. And the Miami Dolphins, as great as Tua is, and I don't want to knock Tua. I love Tua too. Tua can make every throw in the game. But Herbert doesn't come with as many injury risks. And, well, the Dolphins are the Dolphins, and they haven't had a quarterback since Marino. So, pretty soon Zach Taylor might be at the fired head coaching university. So, I don't blame him for going out and getting his QB.
Zach Taylor's the coach of the Bengals.
Oh, my bad.
You're thinking of the only black head coach in the league.
I'm gonna take this L.
It's okay.
I think that fits Gruden's persona pretty well, though.
Yeah. I was like, okay. I see what you did. You accepted yourself. Okay.
I got embedded into the character.
Yeah. Method acting. I like that.
You're going to be real mad when I call you at 4 a.m. for a film session. Especially because you go to sleep at 3:30.
I only to wake back up at 7 a.m. confused.
Well,
I might as well just live stream the draft.
Pretty much.
See, do I work Saturday? Oh, wait, no, it's Thursday, right? Oh, man, we might just live stream 2 whole days of the draft. It's going to be interesting.
And now on the clock, from San Diego, Costa Mesa, Los Angeles.
Carson.
Dominguez Hills.
You can catch the 1:30 to get there?
The Chargers are on the clock.
The Deadbolts?
And with the 6th overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Bolts select Tua Tagovailoa out of Alabama, quarterback Alabama. And with that, we take it to our special panel continues. We send it over to NFL Network. Charles Johnson, what do you make of the pick?
Tua Tagovailoa, baller. Okay. Game player. Game wrecker for your defense. He's a problem all day. And he's healthy now. So most importantly...
Bro, why have you been keeping this Charles Johnson impression from me all these years? I'm mad. You've been waiting for this moment. I'm mad.
Yes, I have been. He's a game wrecker, guys. Let me tell you something. Left-handed, so you don't even have to really stress about getting the best tackle. You got Trey Turner. You can just go get a tackle in the second round. This is a gutsy move by the Chargers, man. You know, you got Tyrod there, so you got a mobile backup. You know, Tua can heal. Personally, I'm surprised they didn't go with the Cam route and just take a tackle because they really need a left tackle, bar none. But, hey, they're doing what they're doing. They're all in with Tua. Good job to Anthony Lynn. Tua's going to sling it and get it to all those receivers, and it's going to be impressive. And if this pick, someone should probably call Nick Hamilton and tell him. It's Tua.
And with that, we send it to the West Coast. We send it to Kenny Berry from Touchdowns and Tangents. Kenny, Isaiah Simmons is still on the board.
Oh, God.
Carolina's picking right now. Is that the pick? Do you have any inside information on the pick?
I have it on good historical analysis on the sheer fact that the Panthers always find great linebackers, whether it's Mark Fields. Hell, technically you can count Julius Peppers, even though he was a defensive lineman. That was number 2. Dan Morgan, Luke Kuechly. Yep. Just found out via an OnlyFans page from some chick who knows him, knows his cousin who knows him. Isaiah Simmons is the pick for the Carolina Panthers. Linebacker, Isaiah Simmons. And Buckets Award winner, Clemson. I'm telling you, mark my words. It's going to happen.
And we'll see right now. The commissioner is headed to the podium right now. The pick is in. And with the 7th overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select
Isaiah Simmons, linebacker, Clemson University.
Oh, I can't find the cheers on here. Oh, there we go. Oh, we playing trap beats. We ain't even playing cheers.
It's Carolina. You got to play a trap beat.
Well, we move over to Arizona now.
Hey, P. Am I still on the line? I told you. You want me to tell you who's going to be next? I'm going to tell you who's next. You want to know who's next? Let me tell you who's next. I'm going to tell you who's next. Don't worry about it. You ain't look. I got you. Arizona. Well, I was going to say Jedrick Willis, but he's off the board. But take the next best thing.
Do you think
the Arizona Cardinals?
Do you think there's any chance the Cardinals get away from the offensive tackle and move to one of those defensive tackles that are really, really valuable right now and that are still considered some of the elite players overall on the big board? Do they go for need or do they go for a best player available?
Cliff Kingsbury has to go for best player available in common sense. And who's the Arizona Cardinals starting offensive tackles?
I don't know. I think they're like former Giants players.
DJ Humphries?
Yeah.
Well, doesn't matter. The future left tackle is Triston Wirfs.
Giants offensive linemen always get jobs.
Shout out to Matt Rule.
It was just a random question.
Even though he was the offensive line coach. Triston Wirfs, left tackle, who could also play right tackle and probably prefers right tackle. So athletic and perfect for that scheme for what the Cardinals want to run. They already have DeAndre Hopkins, so they don't need another receiver. They're already 4 deep at receiver with Fitzgerald, Isabella, Christian Kirk, and Hopkins. And I don't know who the hell they got at running back besides Drake, but they'll find somebody. So Triston Wirfs, left tackle, who can also play right tackle, so he's a win-win either way because he can play both sides. Only true freshman actually playing under Kurt Ferentz. The dude's a stud. Ran a great 40 time, 4.86, so you know he's no problem defending an athletic quarterback like Kyler Murray, who may have to run around a little bit. He's the pick for the Arizona Cardinals. Makes perfect sense. Great scheme fit.
And with that, we send it to Todd McShay. Listen here, man. I really love this pick for the Arizona Cardinals. It's for what seems like decades. They've been trying to find help across the offensive line. Now you have Kyler Murray at quarterback. You get him a blindside protector.